Go find a mirror. Stand close, look into your own eyes, and now shift your gaze from your left eye to your right eye. Do it a few times. You felt your eyes move. But did you actually see them move? Try as hard as you want. You never will. And once you understand why, you'll never look at a mirror the same way again. This is one of the strangest gaps in human perception. Your eyes move constantly, thousands of times a day, jumping from one point to another almost every time you look at something new. Yet in your own reflection, they always appear still, calm, frozen between each glance. It feels like your eyes are simply sitting there, but they are not. They're some of the fastest moving parts of your entire body. Here's the first surprise. Those quick eye jumps, called saccades, are incredibly fast. In a fraction of a second, sometimes as quick as 20 to 40 milliseconds, your eyes can snap from one point to another. That's faster than a blink. In fact, your eyes are one of the speediest moving structures in the human body relative to their size. And you make these jumps constantly, all day, almost every time your attention shifts. Whether you're reading a sentence, watching a conversation, or simply scanning a room. But here's where it gets stranger. During each of these fast movements, your brain doesn't just fail to notice them, it actively hides them from you. This isn't a passive gap in awareness. It's a deliberate blackout, engineered by your own mind. Scientists call this saccadic masking, and it works through a mix of two things happening together. First, when your eyes move that quickly, the image on your retina blurs into a smear, similar to what a camera captures if you whip it sideways too fast. If your brain showed you that raw blur every time your eyes jumped, the world would feel like it was constantly smudging and shaking. So instead of showing you the blur, your visual system briefly suppresses input during the movement, a process known as saccadic suppression. In that instant, your brain essentially closes the curtains, blocking out the messy visual data. Then, once your eyes land on the new point, your brain fills in the gap by presenting the next steady image, almost like a movie editor, smoothly cutting between two clean shots and skipping the shaky transition entirely. This all happens in milliseconds, so seamlessly that you never feel it happening. You believe your vision is one continuous, smooth stream. But really, it's closer to a series of freeze frames stitched together by an incredibly skilled internal editor. Now imagine, just for a moment, what the world would look like if your brain didn't hide this. Every time you looked around a room, you'd see constant blurring streaks, like a shaky camera whipped from side to side without stabilization. Reading would feel dizzying, since your eyes jump in small bursts across every line of text. Watching a conversation would feel like watching someone repeatedly smear the picture with their thumb. Our visual world would feel closer to chaos than clarity. The stillness we experience is not the natural state of raw vision. It's a carefully crafted illusion your brain builds for you, moment by moment. This is exactly why cameras can catch what your own eyes can never show you. Unlike your brain, a camera has no built-in system to hide motion blur or erase transitional frames. If you record someone's eyes with a high-speed camera, especially while they read or look around, you'll capture the real, raw movement. The darting, blurred jumps your own visual system is specifically designed to conceal from you. It's one of the only ways to witness, from the outside, something you can never observe from the inside of your own head. And this isn't just theory. There are simple experiments people have used for years to reveal the illusion. The mirror trick you tried earlier is one of the oldest ways to demonstrate saccadic masking. No matter how quickly you try to catch your own eyes moving, you never do. Because your brain always hides the transition before it reaches conscious awareness. Another classic version involves having a friend watch your eyes while you shift your gaze between 2 points on their face. They will clearly see your eyes jump, but you will only ever feel a smooth, uninterrupted image. The movement is completely real. It's simply invisible from your own point of view. This isn't just a quirky brain trick. It's essential to how we function. Reading depends on it. As your eyes jump from word to word in short bursts, your brain hides the blur, so text appears calm and steady instead of jumping wildly across the page. Driving depends on it too. Since your eyes are constantly darting between mirrors, the road, and surrounding traffic, and without this masking system, every glance would feel disorienting. Sports rely on it even more. Players track fast-moving balls, opponents, and teammates with rapid eye shifts. And if every jump created visible blur, split-second decisions would become far harder to make. This invisible editing process isn't a flaw in our vision. It's one of the reasons human perception works as smoothly as it does. So the next time you glance in a mirror, or scan a room, or jump from one word to the next while reading this sentence, remember, your eyes are moving faster and more often than you'll ever consciously notice. Your brain is quietly working behind the scenes, hiding the chaos, smoothing the gaps, and building the illusion of a calm, continuous world. What you call seeing isn't a live, raw video feed. It's a carefully edited experience, crafted every single moment by a mind working faster than your own awareness can keep up with. You've spent your entire life staring at the world through a lens you can never fully see behind. And somehow, everything still looks perfectly still.